Hello students, today I start the second application of derivatives, increasing and decreasing functions. Okay, let us study the increasing and decreasing functions. Let I be an open interval contained in the domain of a real valued function, then f of x is said to be increasing if x1 is less than x2 in the open interval, then f of x1 is less than or equal to f of x2 for all x1 comma x2 belonging to I. So what is the meaning of this is, suppose the curve is increasing like this. This is the point x1. Its image is denoted here, f at x1. And this is the point x2. Its image is f at x2. When you look at this graph, you will notice that it is in the increasing mode like this. So here x1 is less than x2, to 1, 2, 3 like that. x1 is less than x2. Now you observe the values of f of x1. f of x1 is here, f of x2 is here, means f of x1 is less than or equal to f of x2. Thus it is an increasing function. Suppose this function becomes strictly increasing, at that time f of x1 is strictly less than f of x2. Okay, now that will be, I'll show you the graph. It will be quite clear from that graph. Here I have the curve y is equal to f of x. For any values of x1, x2, x3 like that, their ranges are like this and it is ever increasing function. Okay, so this function is an example for strictly increasing function. Whereas this function is also in the increasing mode, but at this point and at this point, there is a flatness here. There is a flatness means the curve becomes stationary. After that, it is again in the increasing mode. So this is also an increasing function, but we cannot say it is strictly increasing function. We can just say it is an increasing function. In such cases, what happens? F of x1 may be sometimes less than or equal to f of x2. Okay, so this is the difference between increasing and strictly increasing functions. In only increasing functions, what happens? Whenever f of x1 is strictly less than f of x2, then we say it is always increasing. But in a strictly increasing function, but still only in increasing functions, what happens? There may be a flatness like this. Now, I move back to the definition of decreasing function. The function f of x is said to be strictly decreasing if x1 is less than x2, but their images f of x1 is greater than or equal to f of x2. In the same curve here, suppose the curve bends like this. If you consider these 2 points, okay, then x3 if I call, and if I call this as x4. Here also x3 is less than x4, but their images, now you look at here, its image is f at x3, its image is f at x4. Here f of x3 is more than f at x4. If I use the greater than like this, then I say it is strictly greater than. Okay, if I use the symbol greater than equal to, then I say it is just decreasing function. Okay, in the graph of modulus function, you are noticing from 0 to 2, it is increasing like this. And for here also, I can have in the decreasing mode. Then in the curve, any one function may attain both forms. From 0 to, now you can notice here, decreasing mode. After that, it is increasing. There is a flatness here. At such points, the slope is parallel to the x-axis. Here, dy by dx becomes equal to 0. After reaching this point, and this point is also called as stationary point. After reaching this point, it has tended to decline. It's a decreasing function. After that, it is in the increasing mode. Now, here, within the interval a to b till b, it is in the increasing mode. After that, it is in decreasing mode. Now, instead of graphs, how we can check whether the given function is increasing or decreasing is, we have a theorem. Let y is equal to f of x be a continuous function on the closed interval ab, differentiable in an open interval ab. F is increasing if its slope dy by dx becomes greater than 0 for all values of x belonging to ab. And if its slope f dash x is less than 0, then you can say that it's a decreasing function. And f of x becomes a constant function if f dash x becomes equal to 0. Now, You take the example. Show that the function f given by f of x equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 4 for x belonging to R is a strictly increasing function on the set of real numbers. F of x is x cube minus 3x square plus 4x. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. D by dx of f of x is x cube derivative is 3x square minus 3 into derivative of x square is 2x means 3 2s are minus 6x plus 4x derivative of x with respect to x it is 1, so we have 4. Now once we have found out f dash x, we have to check whether f dash x is greater than 0 or less than 0. So for that purpose, I have a quadratic equation here means I try to express it in the form of a perfect square. Between 3x square minus 6x, I take common 3. 3 into, I am left with x square minus 2x. Okay, in order to write it in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, but it's in the perfect square, what I should write it as? It is x square minus 2 times of ab plus a square form. So for that, I add it by plus 1. Inside the bracket means plus 3 I had done. There is 4 here, plus 3 I use here, remaining plus 1 is written here. So that x square minus 2x plus 1 is a perfect square of x minus 1. Now, for any value of x minus 1, okay, x minus 1 the whole square is always a positive quantity. 3 into positive quantity it is positive, plus 1 if I make it is positive. This is positive means f dash x is greater than 0 for any values of x being the real number. Thus we can say that the given function is strictly increasing. And I use the word strictly increasing because it is not becoming greater than or equal to 0. Because sometimes suppose x is 1, if this term becomes a 0, still we are left with 1. So this never becomes equal to 0. Thus f dash x is 0 means our function is steadily increasing. I hope you have understood. Now I consider one more example. Find the interval in which the function given by f of x is 2x square minus 3x is strictly increasing, and you have to find out the interval in which it is strictly decreasing. Solution. We'll consider the function y is f of x 2x square minus 3x. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. X square derivative is 2x, 2 2s are 4x. Then minus 3 into derivative of x with respect to x it is 1. So 4x minus 3. Now for f of x to be increasing, what is the condition? F dash x is greater than 0. What is our f dash x? 4x minus 3. 4x minus 3 should be positive. 4x minus 3 should be positive. Greater than 0 means positive. Okay, then 4x is adding 3 on both sides. I can say 4x is greater than 3. X is greater than 3 by 4. For any value of x greater than 3 by 4, 3 by 4 to infinity, our function is increasing. And then the condition for f of x to be decreasing is f dash x should be less than 0. What is our f dash x? 4x minus 3. 4x minus 3 should be less than 0. Less than 0 means negative. So 4x minus 3 should be less than 0. Adding 3 on both sides, 4x is less than 3. Dividing by 4 on both sides, we get x is less than 3 by 4. X is less than 3 by 4 means I will write it as interval minus infinity less than 3 by 4. 3 by 4 kintu kadime anta helidra minus infinity comma 3 by 4. Okay. Now I consider one more example. Find the interval in which the function f given by f of x is x square plus 2x minus 5 is strictly increasing or decreasing. So as usual, we consider the function x square plus, okay, this is the current condition, x my 6 minus 9x minus x square is the function. Okay, then we'll consider that function as it is 6 minus 9x minus x square. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Derivative of 6 is 0 minus 9 into derivative of x is 1 minus x square derivative is 2x. So we have minus sign outside, minus of 2x plus 9. Now, what is the condition for increasing? F dash x If it is greater than 0, I can say the function is strictly increasing. So, but here what I have, f dash x is minus of 2x plus 9. There is already one negative sign, but in case 2x plus 9 becomes negative, at that time our f dash x becomes positive. So the condition for increasing should satisfy means 2x plus 9 should be negative. 2x plus 9 should be negative means 2x plus 9 is less than 0. Then subtracting by line on both sides, I can write 2x is less than minus 9, or x is less than minus 9 by 2. X is less than minus 9 by 2 means I can write the interval for this. Okay, less than minus 9 by 2. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, like this. Suppose we have 4 or something. Less than minus 9 by 2 means the values goes like that. Hence, the function is increasing when x is lying between the range minus infinity to minus 9 by 2. Similarly, we can say f of x is decreasing. For f of x to be decreasing, what's the condition? Our f dash x should be less than 0. What's our f dash x? Minus of 2x plus 9. Already there is a negative sign. Okay. In case 2x plus 9 becomes positive, then the function becomes negative. So 2x plus 9 should be greater than 0. So for what values of x does 2x plus 9 is greater than 0 or positive? You have to find out. So by subtracting 9 on both sides, I get 2x is greater than minus 9 or x is greater than minus 9 by 2. Greater than minus 9 by 2. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Here minus 5. Okay, minus 9 by 2 means it is approximately minus 4.5. Minus 4.5 is here. X is greater than means from this to many values. So I write the range for increasing as minus 9 by 2 to infinity. With this, I end this video. In the next video, we shall see some more examples. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you.